There are moments in life when we fall into things we never asked for, not because we are weak, but because life wants to see how strong we can become. This is the story of Ethan. Ethan used to be a successful man. He was a department manager, respected by coworkers, trusted by leadership. Every morning, he walked into the office with confidence, as if he truly belonged there. But life doesn't always go the way we expect. A major project he was leading suddenly collapsed, and at the same time, the company began downsizing. With just a short announcement meeting, Ethan lost the job he had spent years building. The business card that once made him proud suddenly felt meaningless in his hands. During the first week, Ethan stayed positive. He told himself this was temporary. With his skills, he believed he would find a new job soon. But then 1 week turned into 1 month, 1 month into two, and then 3 months passed. No response, no interview. Every application faded into silence. Ethan began wandering the city without purpose. He walked the same streets he once took with confidence, but now his footsteps felt heavy, as if he was dragging the weight of disappointment behind him. One evening it started to rain. Hard. The wind was cold and the streets were silent and empty. No cars, no voices, no light. The entire city felt still, just like his heart. Ethan stood there in the rain and thought, just yesterday I was someone people respected, and now I'm just unemployed. What hurt Ethan wasn't just losing his job. He was losing his belief in himself. The calm, steady man he once was faded into someone irritated, easily frustrated, heavy with bitterness. His beard grew long and uneven. His hair turned messy and unkempt. His clothes wrinkled. His face looked tired and dim. There were days he stared at the mirror and realized he couldn't remember the last time he cared about himself. The only question echoing in his mind was, why me? What did I do wrong? That is the kind of question that makes a person collapse into their own pain. One late evening, while searching for jobs on his phone, Ethan stumbled upon a sentence. If you cannot control the situation, start by changing yourself. He stopped, read it again and again, slowly. Something inside him softened. For months, he had been fighting life instead of listening to himself. Ethan signed up for a free online course in AI and technology to update his skills. But not only that, he also enrolled in a self-development course, a course about positive thinking, about healing, about awakening the inner strength that every human carries but often forgets. And for the first time in a long time, Ethan listened to himself. He realized that for months he had been treating himself like a victim. When he asked, "Why me?" he was giving his power away to the pain. But now he changed the question to, "Who can I become after this?" And that one question changed everything. The rebirth Ethan took his last few dollars, went to the barber shop, cut his hair, shaved his beard, put on a clean shirt. When he looked in the mirror, he didn't see a failure. He saw a man who was standing back up. He studied every day. He practiced new skills. He trained his mind to think gently, to think clearly, to think with purpose, like small seeds growing in the soil of a broken heart. One day his phone rang. It was his first interview in months, then another, and another. And finally, Ethan was offered a position better than the job he lost, with higher pay and a stronger, grounded heart. Life will not wait for us to feel ready. It will push us. It will break us open. But what decides everything is, do we stand back up or do we stay where we fell? It is not the situation that shapes us. It is how we respond to it. So if you are tired today, if you feel lost, if you feel like life is too heavy, remember this: change one thought, and your whole life may change direction. You don't need to be strong all the time. You just need to not give up on yourself. Because when you believe in good things will find you.